Hello everyone, I know it's been a little bit since I've been on here. Just had a lot going on, things to do, and truthfully I get irritated with everything to where I just get irritated. However, if you haven't seen, Vladimir Zelensky is an absolute madman. He knows he's at the end of his road. Ukraine has lost the war. They're just holding on for desperation at this point. But Bild News out of Germany has an article. Zelensky came out and said that Ukraine is either going to be fast-tracked into NATO or they're going to build a nuclear weapon. He made the statement that they have the ability and the material to do it within a few weeks. Well, that's not possible for any country to build a nuclear weapon within weeks. However, if he's been sitting on the material and begins the process, that in itself is a huge issue. Let's put it this way. He's using this for blackmail, in my opinion. And there's two ends to this point I'm making. He came out and said that Ukraine needs to be fast-tracked into NATO, or they're going to build a nuclear weapon. So, with that being said, he's put that information out there to the West, to the world, whatever you want to call it. Then he turned around a few days later and quote-unquote walks it back. Says, oh, this isn't what he meant. That Ukraine used to have nuclear weapons. They gave them up. On and on and on. But then offers up to the West, if they are willing to intervene and help Ukraine, offers up all of their natural resources. Their lithium, all their natural resources. So, on one hand, he's trying to blackmail, threaten, intimidate, whatever you want to call it. On the other hand, he is trying to bribe people. But the biggest takeaway from this are two things. Number one, the fact that he made this statement. He had to have known what this was going to do. If for no other reason, it planted the seed in the mind of Russia, Vladimir Putin, the Russian people, that one either is planning on trying to build a nuclear weapon, has the material to build a nuclear weapon, or is even thinking or beginning the process to do so. And Russia is absolutely not going to tolerate it in no shape, form, or way. Number two, the West, the United States, France, UK, in my opinion now, if they haven't already made the decision, the victory plan that Zelensky was traveling around the world, whatever you want to call it, pitching to all these countries to try to get more support, more money, more weapons and everything, nobody bought it. They were supposed to have a meeting in Ramstein, I believe is how you say it, Germany, this past week. He went and pitched the plan. Zelensky, Biden, all of the leaders of the West were supposed to meet with Zelensky and give him their thoughts, their decisions, what they were going to do. Everyone canceled on him. So he went home empty-handed. So this is an act. It's also my opinion that the West now sees how desperate that Zelensky has become. Granted, he's walked it back, so don't go throwing your comments he didn't say it or he's changed his mind, because the fact is he did say it and now he's walking it back. most likely Zelensky's days are numbered. Let's just put it that way. They realize that this is a lost cause. They realize that he's a madman and something's going to have to give. With that being said, what are they going to do? Because one, they're either going to have to admit defeat from Russia, or two, they're going to have to get rid of Zelensky and install someone else and then try to work out peace talks. Or three, they're going to have to just turn their backs and ignore them and let Russia do what it does. So this can go, in my opinion, one of two ways. This is either the nail in the coffin for Ukraine, or this is going to take us in a direction that we can't even begin to process. But let me know what you think, what your opinion is on that. And like, subscribe, share, I'd appreciate it. And we'll see you on the next one.